School Freeware's Visual Basic Express 2010 tutorials. Tutorial 12, the bouncing ball animation. To better understand how to animate the bouncing ball around the window, here are some of the properties of the window, client rectangle, and object, in this case the ball. Of course, we have the form height, which includes the very top of the form all the way down to the very bottom. Within the form height includes the borders and the title bar. The form's width starts with the left hand all the way to right hand side, including the borders. Inside of the borders is a client rectangle. The client rectangle here is in orange and includes the top, bottom, right, and left sides of the client rectangle. The upper left hand corner is coordinate 0, 0, and depending upon the size of the form will determine what coordinate is in the lower right hand corner. For the object, in this case the ball, there is a left hand side, a top, and also a height and width properties. We can find the right hand side of the ball by taking left and adding the width to it. The same thing can be done by finding the bottom of the ball. Simply take the top and add the height. So this is what's basically going to happen. We're going to use a timer and set the ball in motion. When the right side of the ball, or left plus width, hits the right side of the client rectangle, we'll bounce it left. When the left side of the ball hits the client rectangle left, right, we will bounce the ball right. Same thing goes for up and down. So a new Windows application has been created, and first thing I'm going to do is just resize the form, make it a little bit bigger here. I'm going to go ahead and put in the timer. Under components, you'll find timer, and I'll just drag and drop that in. And I'll set the timer's properties. So enabled is true, and I'll set the interval down to 1 so the ball will move very quickly around the screen. Next, I need to add the ball, so I'll go ahead into Visual Basic Power Packs. And for those using Visual Basic 2008, you may need to download the Power Pack add-on from the Microsoft website. So I'll just go ahead and drag in oval shape. And there is the ball. So I'm going to go ahead and change the size of the ball here. I'll just make it size 50. And you can make it whatever size you wish. I'll change the back style from transparent to opaque. And I'll set the back color to something like red. Now that we have the ball in, let's go ahead and animate it a little bit. So I'll go into timer, and I'll just start moving it to the right. So I'm going to put in oval shape 1, dot left, and I'll just add 1. Go ahead, run, and you see it slowly moving across the screen. If I want to make it a little bit faster, I'll just put it +5, go ahead and run, and now it moves really quick across the screen. Let's go ahead and work on bringing it back. So I'm going to create a variable called the variable moveRight as Boolean. So to hold a true or false value. Alright, so we'll start if move right equal true, then we'll have the ball move to the right, else it's moving to the left. There's only two possibilities. Oval shape 1 dot left will subtract 5. So each time the counter ticks, the ball will either move to the right or to the left. And the if statement, and let's go ahead and run. And off it goes in the other direction. Okay, moves to the left. So what we need to do is check to see if it hits the client rectangle or not. So if oval shape 1 dot left is less than or equal to client rectangle dot left, then we'll say move right equal true. So if it hits a client rectangle on the left side, we'll just tell it to go to the right. So it bounces and goes off to the right. Doesn't come back, so we'll just have to use an if statement to check to see if it hits the right side of the client rectangle. So oval shape, 1 dot left plus oval shape 1 dot width is greater than or equal to me dot client rectangle dot right. Then we'll just say move right equal false. So it hits the right side of the client rectangle, and we say, okay, move right is now false, so therefore it should now move to the left. Go ahead, run. And there it is bouncing. Excellent. Do one for up and down. So I'll just go back up here, and we'll just put in for if move up equal true, then oval shape 1 dot top, and moving up is subtracting, so negative equals 5. We'll do that. Else oval shape 1 dot top will move down, so we'll have plus equal 5. We'll just move it down 5 at this time. Get a little underscore underneath move up, which means that I haven't declared the variable yet, so I'll just do that right now. Dim move up. Be a boolean also. Okay, now to check to see if it hits the top, if oval shape 1 dot top is less than or equal to me dot client rectangle dot top, then move up equals false. Had an end if, and one more here. If oval shape 1 dot top is greater than or equal to me dot client rectangle dot bottom, then we know it hit the bottom, so move up equal true. If statement is ended, and let's go ahead and run. Got a little error there, I see. Let's see what the problem is. It's going through the bottom. Ah, yes, we did have the oval shape dot top plus oval shape 1 dot height. So that would equal the bottom there. Instead of us just looking at the top, we need to find the bottom coordinate. Let's go ahead and run now. And there is the bouncing ball going around the screen, looking pretty good.